I'm not used to men doing this. Like, and you is so pressed, and it's getting on my nerves. That's why I was like, I don't want to talk about this because Brandy don't deserve this. Whatever happened back in the day, who gives a damn? We don't. Shyne, we don't. You ain't got no songs out. We don't know. We know you went to jail for Diddy because you didn't lie or tell the truth or whatever the case is. Like, okay, already. Let's just stop talking about it.
Hey, yo, what's good? We got the internet going crazy right now because the Brat just went off on Shyne after he basically accused Brandy of being a liar. And it all stems from that viral interview with Cameron and Mace. Yeah, the same one that already had the internet in shambles. So now we got legends arguing about something from the 90s and somehow it's still escalating. Let's break this whole thing down. So this whole situation started when Shyne pulled up for an interview with Cameron and Mace. Now, if you know anything about that era, you already know all three of them were outside heavy in the 90s. During the interview, Shyne casually drops a bomb. He claims that he and Brandy actually had a romantic situation back in the day. But it didn't stop there. He also suggests that she may have been dealing with both him and Mace around the same time. Yeah, that right there. That's where things started getting spicy. At first, it sounded like one of those back in the day stories, nothing too crazy. But once clips hit social media, fans started digging, debating, and picking sides. And then Brandy responded. Brandy came out and basically said, hold up, nah. She denied the dating rumors completely and made it clear that whatever relationship people think happened didn't go down like that. She framed it as more of a friendship, not some love triangle situation like people were trying to paint. Even her brother doubled down and went crazy on the internet, saying that he wasn't going for none of it.
Much light in the future, it was unthinkable and it was unbelievable. And I think as men we have to take accountability for all the other dudes and all the other people that's caught up in this. They should stop now. I don't want to keep going. I think y'all should stop too, and we should move on out of love and respect for women and for positivity. So this is a formal apology to my sister. No matter if I'm banned from coming on tour or going to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, celebration coming up or any other events or opportunities that I could have had, they're all done. That's fine. But this apology was needed just to Brandy.
Now, normally that's where the story would end, right? Two people remember things differently. Cool, keep it moving. But nah, Shyne wasn't letting that slide. Instead of backing off, Shyne doubled down. And this is where things got controversial. He basically said Brandy has a history of lying to protect her image. And not only that, he suggests that this wasn't the first time she allegedly changed the narrative publicly.
But as far as Brandy, this is the same Brandy that went on Oprah and said that she was married when she wasn't and had to go back on Oprah and apologize for lying because she felt that she had to protect her image and didn't want to be a mother out of wedlock. So Brandy has proven that she would say whatever in order to protect whatever she thinks should be her public persona. I have never done that. Mm-hmm. I never lie. I have no need to lie. And the context in which I spoke about her was actually giving her flowers and praising her, but nothing that I said about my relationship interaction with her is untrue. And in fact, in the documentary, I don't call her name. Clark Kent calls her name and says, yeah, everybody knew Shyne was messing with Brandy. That's a known fact. Any person you speak to from back then knew that, there was an interaction there simultaneous to the interaction with Mace. That's just a fact. And I didn't bring it up to say, I was seeing Brandy the same time Mace was seeing Brandy. Yeah, I'm a top shotter for that. No, I brought it up in the context of I shouldn't have done that because I was just coming to the label and, he was a superstar of the label. But initially, I really didn't know because their relationship
was very
private. Was private. And she didn't say anything. And now I'm one of the most private people on planet Earth. I never talk about my personal life, my love life, and I never post pictures of anyone. That's just not me. In real life, I don't talk about my intimate life to anyone because of that.
So would you say you were the side piece?
You're getting me into further conundrum, quagmire of these labels, all I will say is everything that I have said is 1,000,000,000% true. There's no cap with me. There's no need for me to cap. It's all true.
And the intent was not to be disrespectful and revealing
listen,
it. Was
me saying that you're my crush and you were a dream come true. How could that be tasteless?
Now you got to understand, Brandy is one of those most respected voices in R&B. So when you start throwing words like lying around, yeah, people are going to react. And one person in particular was not feeling that. Here comes the Brat. The Brat stepped in and basically said, yo, why are we even doing this? She slammed Shyne for trying to drag Brandy's name over something that happened decades ago, making it clear that this whole conversation is unnecessary.
I just don't understand why he keep talking about it. Right. Why is he saying that she lied on this and she lied on that? Like, what is the problem? As a man, I'm not used to men doing this. Like, and you is so pressed and it's getting on my nerves. That's why I was like, I don't want to talk about this because Brandy don't deserve this. Whatever happened back in the day, who gives a damn? We don't. Shyne, we don't. You ain't got no songs out. We don't know. We know you went to jail for Diddy because you didn't lie or tell the truth or whatever the case is. Like, okay, already, let's just stop talking about it.
But if somebody's not claiming you, why are you why are you so pressed to make
she did lie.
It's nobody's business.
She said she did. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Whatever.
How much I'm like, all right, because I know.
But then for you to be like, she lied on this and she
you
said
trying to
this.
sound all honorable and all.
Yeah, like it just looked crazy to me coming from a man. That's all moist. I have to say. Let Brandy live her life, and whatever she did, whatever she didn't do, it's old. It's old. What you doing today? How about that? While she getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Her energy was like, whatever happened back in the day, who cares now? And honestly, that's the part that resonated with a lot of people. The Brat wasn't even trying to argue details. She was more so calling out the principle. Like, why bring up old situations and then double down by questioning someone's character? That's when she drew the line. Now, let's not act like the Brat is some random jumping in. Nah, she actually goes way back with Brandy. Both of them came up in that same 90s era, ran in similar circles, and have always had mutual respect in the industry. So this isn't just internet commentary. This is someone who knows Brandy, stepping up and defending her character. And in hip-hop culture, that matters. Because when someone vouches for you who's really there, that carries weight. The reason this situation is getting so much attention is because it's not just about dating rumors anymore. It's about reputation, credibility, and who's telling the truth about the past. You got Shyne standing firm on his version, Brandy protecting her image, and now the Brat stepping in like, nah, we not doing that. So now I gotta ask y'all, do you think Shyne is just telling his truth, or do you feel like the Brat is right and some things should just stay in the past? Drop your thoughts in the comment, because this one right here is definitely up for debate. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and if anything else goes down, you know I'm gonna be the first one with it, so keep it locked.